What's up, ninjas, and welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today we're going to do a gentle Hatha flow for beginners. You don't need any props today. All you need is your yoga mat or an open space in your living room maybe. And the important thing is that we get our movement in because it's good for you, good for the body, good for the mind, good for the soul. So let's just get into it. We're going to begin in a child's pose here. So bringing the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, melting the hips down to the heels, and then extending the arms out in front of you, bringing the forehead to the mat. And depending on what you need right now, maybe you want to keep your forearms nice and lifted off the mat. Maybe you want to add a little bit of movement and rocking side to side. Just bring your attention to your breath. Notice the rhythm of your inhales and your exhales. Feel your belly expand. Feel the pressure of your body on the mat. And if you want to take a moment here to set an intention for your practice today, maybe your intention today is to give yourself the movement you need, to give yourself some self-love by showing up here today. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Beautiful. Release out of this pose. We're just going to sit on the knees for a moment. If you're more comfortable, you can also come into a cross-legged position, totally up to you. We're going to warm up the shoulders. So taking the thumbs to the top of the shoulders, elbows together up at the top, nice and high, and drawing a big circle going out, bringing the elbows to touch at the bottom, lifting them back up, and just drawing those big circles. Sorry, just touched my mic. Switch directions. Trying not to make any extra rustling noises because filming is hard. I don't know if you know that. Beautiful. Release. We're going to bring our hands to the mat or maybe onto the knees and just pull the shoulder blades together, almost like you have a little nut in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to crack it. And then lift your face up to the sky, just opening the chest, getting a nice stretch on the throat. And release, come back to center. Inhale the hands to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand on the right knee. Right hand on the mat behind you, taking your gaze behind. And release, inhaling the hands back to the sky at center. And exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand on the left knee, left fingertips on the mat behind you. Gaze over that left shoulder. And release, inhaling back to center. And exhale, bending over to the right. Right hand can come to the mat, taking your gaze up and reaching that left arm to the right. Beautiful side body stretch there. Inhale back to center. And exhale, bending over to the left. Take that gaze up. Beautiful, and release. Of course, you guys know we got to do some cat-cows. So coming into a tabletop position, bringing the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Inhale as you drop the belly, lifting the chin and tailbone to the sky. And exhaling, arch in the spine, pressing the mat away from you. Tuck the chin to the chest. And just keep moving at your own pace, on your own breath. If you want to add in a little organic movement, maybe some spinal waves or some body rolls, you're totally free to do that, moving in whatever way that serves you. Beautiful. From here, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, taking whatever movement you need, just making sure your neck is nice and relaxed. You're not gazing up at the screen. Your gaze is on your knees. Beautiful. Inhale that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up that hip. Option to draw some circles with that knee going in one direction and then the other. Or maybe you just need to find some stillness and just open that hip up. Totally up to you. We're going to take that left knee and bring the knee to the nose, arching the spine. Press the mat away. Pause here. Strengthen that core. And step that left foot in between the hands. Pivot that back foot so that it's parallel with the back of your mat. And lift the arms to the sky for our warrior one pose. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Actively press that left knee out. Beautiful. Option to stay right here if this is enough for you. Otherwise, taking those hands, reaching behind the back, interlocking the fingers, pulling the shoulder blades together, and then leaning forward to hover the torso just above the thigh, pulling the knuckles to the sky for our humble warrior. Good. One more breath here. And we'll release. We're going to come into an extended side angle. So resting that left hand on the thigh and extending that right arm up and over away from the crown of your head. And just remember, we're just resting this hand here. We're not leaning all our weight on it. And we're going to reverse this pose, keeping that bend in that front leg if you can. If you need a little break, it's okay. We're going to reach back with that left arm, just resting the right hand on the back of the thigh. Beautiful. Release. We're going to take a second here to shift into our balance pose. We're going to bend into that left leg, taking the left fingertips to the mat a bit in front of our foot. And then we're going to lift that right leg parallel and open the hip up towards the wide part of your mat. Option to keep your hand on your hip, or if you like, you can stack your shoulders for our half moon pose. If you have a block that you'd like to use to help support you in this pose, you're welcome to. Beautiful. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and release, coming into a forward fold. Beautiful. Take whatever movement you need here. Pedaling out the feet, or maybe just finding a moment of stillness before we take that little flow to the other side. And from here, we'll plant our hands and step back into our downward facing dog. Let's do a little body scan here. Notice how your right side and your left side feel different from one another. Maybe you've released some tension. Maybe you've energized yourself. And inhaling that right leg to the sky. Exhale, bending the knee, opening up that hip. And if you did those hip circles on the other side, you're going to want to do them on this side just for balance, going in both directions. Or maybe, again, just finding stillness here. And then taking that right knee to our nose, arching the spine, holding, engaging that core. And step that right foot in between your hands, pivot the back foot, and rise up for your warrior one. Relax those shoulders. Pull that right hip back, that left hip forwards. Beautiful. Sweep those hands behind the back, interlock the fingers, pull the shoulders open, and hover the torso above that thigh for our humble warrior. Feel the support of your strong legs holding you up. Feel your core engaging. And release, lifting up. We're going to rest that right forearm on that right thigh. Extend that left arm up and over for our extended side angle. And reverse your pose, trying to keep the bend in that front leg. Reach that that right arm up and back. Beautiful side body stretch. We're going to go into our balance pose here. So leaning forward to put your weight into that right leg, lifting that left leg parallel off the mat, right fingertips on the mat. Open up the hips to the wide part of your mat. Stack your shoulders. Whoa, falling over. Well, I don't have time to edit that out, so you're just going to have to see it. Shit. Oh well. We're going to try to hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax into your forward fold. Usually that's my good side. I don't know what's up with that today. Take whatever movement you need here. Pedaling out the feet. Maybe nodding the head yes and no. Nodding the head yes and shaking your head no. Ah, boy. Beautiful. We're going to make our way onto our backs. Pull the knees up to the chest, and then we're going to allow them to fall over to the right, bringing the arms to cactus or to a T, And take your gaze over the opposite shoulder if that's accessible to you. Option to place a pillow under the knees. We just want to keep our shoulders glued to the mat. Beautiful twist for the spine. Stretch for the back and all the supporting muscles. Really bring your mind to your breath. Feel those inhales, stretch your sides. Coming back to center, pull the knees up to the chest and allow them to fall over to the left. I just have to adjust here, I'm out of space. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. And release, come back to center. Pull the knees up to the chest, taking hold of them, and maybe drawing some circles, going in one direction and the other. Maybe rocking side to side to massage your lower back on the floor. And then extend the arms away from the toes, getting one more big stretch. Before bringing your feet nice and wide, allowing your toes to fall away from each other, bringing the hands either down beside your hips, palms up, or maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Just take a couple moments of quiet here to appreciate yourself. Give yourself some gratitude for showing up, giving your body some movement today. Take a moment here to unclench your jaw, relax the muscles in your forehead. Allow yourself to be heavy, to take up space. And bring your mind to your breath. And bringing your mind back to the present moment. Maybe giving your fingers and your toes a little wiggle. Noticing sounds inside the room. The temperature of the air on your skin. And gently blinking your eyes open. And at your own pace, just coming back into a comfortable seat. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle Hatha flow. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I guess, you can find me at dojocat713. I think that's my handle on TikTok. I don't even know actually, so who cares? Go drink some water, be kind to yourself, and be kind to others. Os.